Good morning, everyone. So today is March 7th. We just got out of a session with the anti-aging Getaway group somewhere off the coast of the southern Baja Peninsula of Mexico. We'll be going into Cabo San Lucas here shortly. But today's session was about mitochondria health and natural healing regarding mitochondria health and the anti-aging concept. So I got some notes. I'm not the greatest note taker, but I take a lot of notes. I'm just going to read them and ad-lib based on what I remember and try to make sense of it all. This is the first time I've gone over my notes since I just took them. And you can hear the sound of the water behind me too, which I think makes a pretty cool backdrop. Rather than waiting until I get home to record this video, I can just do it now with this in the backdrop. It's pretty cool. And please feel free to share this. Pretty cool stuff I learned that I'm sharing with you right now. So this is by a certified, she's a certified herbologist and nutritionist of some sort. She's got a few different certifications in the natural healing world. Her name is Carmen Adams. So mitochondria health. She communicated with us right off the beginning that she's a why kind of person. She doesn't want to know what, but she wants to know why things are the way that they are, especially in terms of her health. And if somebody has symptoms of fatigue, low energy, or a disease, she wants to know what's at the cause of it, so that, we're not just a symptom, but there's a cause behind every symptom, and she wants to know why. And that's what sent her down this path that she's gone down towards getting her various degrees in various natural health topics, and her being a teacher and all those kinds of things. It led her to the mitochondria, which is the powerhouse energy of the cells. So she's always interested in what's your catalyst, like why do you do what you do? Because there's always a cascading event, a chain reaction to everything that we do and why we do what we do. And for hers, I guess it was the health of her son and some other people in her life, like her grandma, I guess, who was very sick, and she shared with us her story, which was pretty cool. I'll touch a little bit about that. So what is natural health? According to Carmen Adams, natural health is working with the body's systems that are already in place. And I personally would expand on that by saying it's also living free, or at least the process of living free of any medication with a pharmacological effect, so that you're also independently healthy. Like, there's a lot of people that would be like, oh, my blood pressure and cholesterol is great. And then you ask them one step further, well, are you on medications to regulate those things? Well, yeah. Well, they're not independently healthy people. So hopefully there's going to be a mix. Some of them are going to be on the road to being independently healthy, that process, and others just sort of settle into life for that. And then as the years go by, they'll be on another med and another. Before you know it, they're old and they're on a dozen or so different medications. So to me, I would expand upon her definition of natural health into working with the body's systems that are already in place and being free of any medication that has a pharmacological effect, so that you're independently healthy too. So Carmen's grandma, she said, was on 13 different medications. And that's where she inserted her disclaimer. I guess I'll insert the same here. She went on to say that everything she's sharing with us is not to undermine any care that you're receiving from a healthcare professional, and it's not to take you off your medications or to undermine any of that stuff. Always consult with your doctor, and if you decide to utilize anything that she was teaching us, to do it under the care and safety of your doctor's supervision. So anyway, her grandmother was on 13 meds for various problems, including symptoms from a stroke and this and that. And through working with her grandmother, she's currently down to one medication, from 13 to 1. And she was told she would never walk, and she learned, I forget what her first language was, but her second language was English, and after the stroke, she no longer remembered English, just her native language, and she couldn't walk. And she was given a medical guarantee that she would never relearn English again, and that she would always only know her native language, and she was also given a guarantee that she'd never walk again. Well, she's walking now, she's climbing stairs, she's reduced her meds from 13 to 1, and she's remembered English again. So all those medical guarantees were just blown out of the water. And we all love it when that happens, right? And she did that by focusing on her mitochondria health. So mitochondria health sounds pretty important. I don't know a lot about it, but after hearing that, it makes me think gee, we should pay attention to our mitochondria health. So mitochondria therapy gets at the cellular level because all of our cells have mitochondria, and it's the energy source, the powerhouse energy source of our cells. So Carmen Adams addresses the mitochondria population, the quantity of mitochondria in our cells, as well as the production of new mitochondria in our cells. Because where there is energy, there are mechanisms already in place in our body for natural healing if we cooperate with those natural mechanisms. So that's sort of her philosophical approach to helping her clients out. And medications with a pharmacological effect, medicines we get from our medical doctors, those suppress the body's ability to make new mitochondria. It also suppresses the body's ability to absorb minerals. And so the idea being, if you're on medications with a pharmacological effect, it inhibits the population of mitochondria as well as new production of new mitochondria. And then the symptoms of those, less energy, more fatigue, and there's a whole cascading domino effect of problems that it causes. It inhibits healing, all kinds of things. It can cause a host of diseases. So that's why the aim is to, if you're on medications, not to just get off of them, because that could lead to problems that could kill you, but always under the supervision of your doctor. The goal is to always come off of those medications so that your body can do its thing and you cooperate with the mechanisms, your natural healing mechanisms in your body that's already in place. We start cooperating with those, and medications can be reduced, maybe entirely eliminated, but always with the safety and supervision of your doctor. She stressed that a lot, and I admired that about her because, depending on what's going on, if somebody comes off of their medications cold turkey and without the supervision of their doctor, it could kill a person. So it has to be a process, and it has to be safe. But the idea there is to come off of those safely so that the body can go back to a healthy population and production of new mitochondria, because the mitochondria goes back to the powerhouse energy source of all of the body's cells, which oversees all of the healing and all of the detoxification on a daily basis. So that's the idea there. So she went on to say that stress, it's not just medications that inhibit the population and the new production of mitochondria, but it's also stress, eating unhealthy foods or foods that are not organic, that have pesticides in them, suppresses mitochondria production. And mitochondria production also needs movement. So people that are sedentary all day long, that's going to inhibit those as well. So exercise. B vitamins. All the vitamins and minerals play a role, but B vitamin apparently plays particular importance. And Carmen went on to share with us that coffee, depending on the person, coffee could be a problem here because B vitamins are water soluble, and coffee is a diuretic. So if you're drinking coffee or things with caffeine, or anything that's a diuretic for that matter, you're going to pee out more of the B vitamins, and B vitamin is an essential vitamin for mitochondria production and population. So coffee drinkers, depending on your sensitivity to the caffeine, with it being a diuretic, could run into some serious problems here where you're fatigued and low energy and things like that. And also inhibits just your body's natural ability to heal and detox on a daily basis. And she went on to share with us that mitochondria nutrients, or the nutrients that fuel mitochondria production and population, there's a therapeutic range in each nutrient. And when she's looking at supplements in particular, she's looking at, do these supplements have the main fuels of mitochondria within that therapeutic range? And she gave us a sheet about all the different nutrients that are in a therapeutic range. And this is something you could Google on your own too. But you can kind of see it, the therapeutic range. She said the main nutrients that she looks for within supplements to be within a therapeutic range is going to be vitamins B5, vitamin B6, and biotin. And I'm happy to say that the supplement that I use and sell is within these therapeutic ranges. Well, of course it is. If you guys want to know about that, just private message me or comment in the comments and you can look at what I use that's within those therapeutic ranges, and I'm happy to share that link with you. Just ask for it. It also relates to the skin, the mitochondria production. After all, this is an anti-aging getaway cruise, and so we're relating all these lessons to how it relates to looking and feeling younger as we get older. Well, the mitochondria production has a lot to do with skin health and how your skin is going to look, and its ability to purge out things that shouldn't be there. There's a lot of foods that are superfoods for the skin, but some that she named are oats, pumpkin seeds, aloe vera, carrots. These are just some of the potent foods to choose from on a daily basis when it comes to mitochondria production and skin health. And I'd also like to add raspberries into that. She didn't mention raspberries, but just based on a lot of past lectures I've attended, raspberries is enormous for skin health, so have that too. And I'm happy to say I already get these on a daily basis. Oats, raw oats. She didn't bring this up. I don't know if she knows this, but raw oats is also starch resistant, so it's not going to raise blood sugars. So raw oats, pumpkin seeds, aloe vera, carrots, I get those pretty much on a daily basis as it is, so I'm happy about that. Also, the supplement that I use has a lot of that stuff in it too, so that's pretty cool. Supplementing. And this I've known for a long time, but she basically shared with us that the soil has been so depleted of nutrients over the years that supplementing has become pretty much necessary these days. If you're interested in having a body that has a maximum capacity for healing itself on a daily basis, you need to supplement. And if you're not okay with being at maximum healing capacity, well, I guess you don't got to worry about it then. She went on to share with us, I know most of you already know this, but I'll share it anyway. You are not what you eat, you are what you absorb and what your body utilizes and assimilates. And so mitochondria production and population plays a huge role in your body's digestion and nutrient absorption and assimilation and how it utilizes those nutrients. Mitochondria production has an important role to play there too in overall digestive health. And she likes to ask the question, have you eaten anything green today? I've asked that before too in other various ways, but her way is pretty cool. And I'd like to add, hopefully, lots of greens, not just a little bit, but lots of greens, especially dark leafy greens. I learned from another medical doctor, Joel Furman, at other lectures. He's not here on this cruise, but I've heard him speak before. He says that dark leafy greens is the one food you can eat where there's no such thing as eating too much of it. He says it's the one food that has no tapering effect. In other words, the more dark leafy greens you eat, the more health benefits you're going to get. Every other food you can eat, you can only absorb and use so much of it until it starts to taper off the more that you eat. But with dark leafy greens, there is no limit apparently. So according to medical Dr. Joel Furman, dark leafy greens, the more you eat, the more health benefits you're going to get with no tapering effect. So, have you eaten anything green today? Broccoli, peas, green beans, especially dark leafy greens, and eat a lot of them every day on a daily basis. Our bodies were designed for it. Our bodies are literally designed to eat dark leafy greens and poop. Somebody heard that over there giggling. That was pretty funny. Okay, second page of notes I've taken from this one lecture. I wrote really small, so these pages are actually quite long. But this is a really great point. I've communicated this a lot in the past, but usually what goes on the inside of your body with your blood, your internal organs, is eventually going to show up on the outside, your skin, particularly your skin. So when you start noticing the quality of your skin going south, or you've got a rash, or you've got breakouts, or Their skin is pale and just not looking very good. Maybe the whites in your eyes are turning yellow. There's something going on inside with your blood, with your internal organs, and needs a deeper look. And then it needs a diagnosis, and then it needs a solution. And the solution for this particular lecture's point was mitochondria therapy, because it's the powerhouse of all your cells and it controls everything. So your skin, what's going on there is a symptom and a reflection of what's going on inside of your body. Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the go-to nutrient, the most important nutrient of the mitochondria, and its population in the body and the cells, as well as the body's natural production of new mitochondria, chlorophyll. So she was really big on good chlorophyll supplements. Chlorophyll, it oxygenates and it energizes. And where there is energy, there is the ability to naturally heal with the mitochondria population and production. Chlorophyll is also in the supplement that I use. Again, if you want to see the link, just ask for it. I'm happy to share it with you. And then the second handout that she gave us, in addition to the chart with the mitochondria and other essential nutrients in the therapeutic range, she gave us this shopper's guide to pesticides and produce. It's basically, some of you may have heard of this before. I've seen it. But it's the dirty 12 and the clean 15. So there's 12 foods that get a special amount of pesticides and herbicides and fungicides, a heavy dose of it, when they produce it in the farm fields. And so these are the 12 that, if you're going to get organic, we'll try to get everything organic, but the ones you want to focus most organic on are the dirty 12. And that's strawberries, spinach, nectarines, apples, grapes, peaches, cherries, pears, tomatoes, celery, potatoes, and sweet bell peppers. Those are the ones that have an extra importance on getting organic, because in our modern system of agriculture, they use the most pesticides, herbicides, and fungicides on those. And those are also absorbed more into the flesh of those fruits and vegetables. So even if you rinse them off, it's still going to be in the seeds and in the flesh of what you're eating. And then there's the clean 15. If you can't get all organic, these are the ones where it's not as important. But if you can, get organic anyway, but not as important. So the clean 15 are avocados, sweet corn, pineapples, cabbages, onions, sweet peas, papaya, asparagus, mangoes, eggplants, honeydews, kiwis, cantaloupes, cauliflower, and broccoli. So there you go. And those are all the notes that I took from today's session. It's really fascinating. And you can do more mitochondria health and natural healing in Google searches. I hope that's enough to get you going. And there's more where that came from. Tomorrow there's going to be another session, and then the day after tomorrow there's 2 more sessions. So I guess we got 3 more total now. 6 total altogether. Feel free to share this and private message me if you want, or just comment in the comments here if you want the link to the supplement that I've been using for years. It falls within the therapeutic range of mitochondria production, as well as many other things. And my website, tomburkenmeyer.com, just like it's spelled here on social media, tomburkenmeyer.com. Mostly content about natural healing, like this certainly falls in that umbrella, and financial freedom and residual money, because that's what protects you and your family. And speaking of organics, it makes it easier to afford organic food and just better food. That's for damn sure. So my website is mostly about residual money, passive money, financial freedom, and lots of natural health concepts. Okay, well, we're going to be in Cabo later today, so I can guarantee you there's going to be some great pictures and videos coming out of that. Bye for now, everybody. One last view. All right. Till next time.